I want to see my child.
Ma'am, you have to prove that you are fit to become a parent.
I did prove it. Look, I got approval from a judge. My now husband has a good paying job that covers the expenses for both of us. I can stay home and raise her now.
Why couldn't you have done it before?
Because I was 16. I was too young to take care of a child, but now I am not. I have a home with my husband in a safe neighborhood. It will be much better than her growing up in this foster care facility. I want my child.
Okay, miss. Just you have to be patient. We're going to do a checkup on your child to see if she really is your child.
Why wouldn't it be my child? You have the birth certificate and my ID, plus the documents that confirm all of this. I have a court order right here. I am granted the guardianship of my own daughter from this facility. You have to, by law, give her back to me.
Okay, miss. The problem is that I can't give her back to you
Are you kidding? Why not?
because she's not here.
What do you mean? You moved her into a different facility? Did she get adopted? She couldn't have. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten this court order.
No, she's not here because she's missing.
Terry, Brad, we got a missing persons case from Ruben's foster care.
Another one?
Why? Is Ruben's foster care known for having their kids go missing?
No. But foster care facilities usually have missing persons cases all the time.
Why do they go missing?
Most of them just run off. A lot of them are found eventually.
Are they torturing the kids there or something? Why are they escaping like it's prison?
Foster care isn't a prison. They can come and go in and out. It's just, they want a little bit of freedom. Remember when you were a kid and you were tired of your parents' rules and you're like, I can't live here anymore. And then you take like 3 steps outside and you're like, yeah, maybe this is a bad idea.
I guess that makes sense.
All right. What is the description?
14-year-old girl named Madison Troy. Blonde, blue eyes. Here, we got some pictures.
All right. When was she reported missing?
The mother phoned about her this afternoon.
Her mother. The facility didn't make the report.
No, so according to the mother, she got a court order from a judge that declared her to have full custody of her daughter, but when she went to the foster care place, they told her she was missing.
We need to interrogate the facility then. Why the hell did they not report it sooner?
We thought the same thing. You're going to talk to the facility today and find out why it took them so long. It shouldn't take too long. I mean, it's technically not illegal.
All right, we'll get it done today.
Fuck me. I'd rather just declare her dead and just head to the bar.
It seems like the foster care in this city isn't the only place filled with lazy bastards.
Brad, these missing persons cases are a huge pain in the ass, and we rarely find them. I mean, look, this girl is 14. If she's alive and not doing well, she is old enough to know how to get back to the foster care place, or at least get some help.
Well, maybe she doesn't want to go back. I mean, who knows what they do in those facilities? I know what they don't do, which is call the police immediately after one of their people goes missing.
Whatever. Let's head to the foster care and ask them some questions.
We didn't know she was for sure missing until the mother came.
So like the mother came for the daughter, you went and looked for her and she wasn't there.
No, she went missing that morning. I mean, she wasn't really missing. Because, they got school and friends and whatnot, so we didn't report it. But then she didn't come back. Our policy is if they aren't found in 24 hours, we call the police. When the mother found out we didn't know where she was, it wasn't 24 hours yet.
And then she called the police.
Correct.
Okay, so you were going to call the police, but you didn't because it wasn't yet 24 hours.
Right.
Okay, well, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Do you have any idea where she might be? Like, did she talk about going someplace or seeing someone?
I don't think so. If she did, it would have been reported already.
Can we take a look at her bed area or her personal belongings?
Sure. As you can see, it's just a bed. She didn't keep much for belongings.
What's that?
It seems like a suitcase. Want to see what's inside?
Yes, of course.
It's just her clothes.
It seems that's just it. Just her clothes. Should we move on?
That's it?
I could use that suitcase. I'm taking my 2-week vacation in a few days. We're just looking for a replacement for me in the time being.
Nice. Where are you heading to?
Cabo. Then after, me and my husband are going to the Caribbean.
I heard it's lovely over there. Great food, great people. What else do you want?
A great job so I can stay there.
That's true for everybody, I guess.
Is there a cubicle or a locker of a sort that she had?
No. Everything they kept would be by the bedside.
I would like to question some of her friends here in the facility.
Well, she didn't have much friends. She was a very quiet young girl.
I'll just interview anyone that knew her.
You see, that's the thing. No one really knew her. We tried to get her to open up. We had therapists talk to her and did our best to have her make friends, but nothing. Honestly, it doesn't surprise us that she would leave. I almost feel as though maybe she would be better off. I don't feel that way. I just hope she finds a place where she can truly be herself and open to the world. I'm sorry, I wish I could help.
Have a fun vacation.
We'll try our best to find her.
Okay, just let us know if you find anything.
Why the hell are you talking to her about her vacation? The purpose here is to find a missing girl, not so you can get a girlfriend.
She obviously didn't mind.
Still, you shouldn't do that.
You know what you shouldn't do?
What?
You probably shouldn't make promises like that.
Like what?
Telling her we're going to find her. Missing peoples happen a lot. They could be anywhere. This girl is from the foster place. She has little connection with anyone else in the city. Who the hell knows where she might be?
Terry, this is a big city. Somebody has seen her around here. We have pictures. She disappeared at night, so we have an idea of what clothes she may have been wearing. It seems like she didn't pack any of it.
Well, where would we even start? The lady there barely gave us anything to work with.
Does this place have cameras?
No. I already asked the facility.
Why would they not have cameras?
They just felt as though a foster care home wouldn't need it. They would never expect someone to escape, I guess.
I thought you said kids escape from foster care all the time.
Yeah, but most of them come back. They want to run away until they find out how bad it is, and they come back. Plus, Rubens never had a person escape from their facility before. This is actually their first missing case.
Yeah, but what about the ones that don't?
Don't what?
Come back. If the public knew how fucking lazy the police departments are, they would demand punishment.
What are you saying? We're not lazy, Brad. There's too much chaos in this fucking world. Murders, kidnappings, missing persons. It's not that we're lazy. It's just that we are overworked. I mean, look, it's not like we're giving up on this before it even starts. But maybe don't make such promises next time. The truth is that it's not that we're lazy. The truth is that the world is too violent for us to keep up with.
I guess we got no choice but to get the girl now that I did make such a promise. We got the pictures. We'll post it online and around the city. Maybe someone will give us something.
What do you want to do afterwards?
I don't know. There really isn't much to do.
Want to hit the bar afterwards? I mean, we don't have any leads. There's nothing much we can investigate until we get someone who calls in.
I guess you're right.
The Warriors aren't doing very good this year.
They need new management. They've been doing the same old bullshit tactics forever, and nothing has worked.
More drinks over here, Donnie. So what's been new with you?
That's weird you're asking me this now. We've been working together for years, and you've never asked me about my life.
Well, yeah, 'cause we're at work. I don't care about anything when I'm at work. If my dad that left me at 5 showed up at work, I wouldn't give a shit about what he's done. So what's new with you?
Not much. My wife and I are trying to get a kid, but that would mean I would have to make a lot more money.
Is that why you're trying to fix these cases so much? Trying to get a promotion?
Who doesn't want to get a promotion? I could use some more money regardless if we're trying for a kid or not. But you know what? Now that you brought up the cases, there is something that does bother me a bit.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Why would a little girl leave the place where they stay without packing their clothes? I mean, if you were moving somewhere, wouldn't you pack your clothes?
Because she's 14. Imagine the dumb shit you did when you were like 20, and she's 6 years younger than that. Not to mention she has no guardians, a kid that grows up with no parents to look up to. Watch out for them.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey Brad, you're at a bar, right? Let's talk about some bar shit. This is work talk. We can discuss this tomorrow.
Hey, honey.
Sorry, did I wake you?
No, you didn't. I had a hard time sleeping anyway. You were out with Terry?
Yeah, we decided to just grab a few drinks at Austin's. I only had a beer, so I'm fine.
How is Terry?
Terry is still Terry. He just wants to have a good time. Which is why I don't know why he took this job.
I think most people don't know why they chose the job they do.
Yeah, true.
Anything new at work?
I got this case about a missing child. About 14 years old.
That's terrible.
It is. It was from a foster care facility, so she could come back if she escaped. We actually got the call from the mother, who wanted to get the child back from the facility.
Shouldn't you continue to investigate rather than going to the bar?
There isn't much we can do. We have no information on her or leads or anything. We just posted her photo online. I'm sure someone will say they saw her, and that's only if she doesn't come back.
Brad, we're planning on having a baby. It could be a girl. If she goes missing, would you be lying in this bed right now? No. You would go to the ends of the earth to find her or him. You said she had a mother. There is someone out there for her that wants to find her, and she could live a better life if she's found now.
I'll find her, don't worry.
Brad, there are so many sleazy people out there in the streets. She could be recruited for prostitution or kidnapped and raped.
Okay, I got it. You think I don't give a shit? This affects me too. There's just been so many that I've almost become numb to it.
I'm sorry for bugging you. I guess because of us trying for a baby, I'm getting a little emotional. I don't know.
No, it's fine. I'm sorry for yelling. Look, we have the school that the kids from the foster care go to. It's on their website. I'll go tomorrow. I'm sure her teacher or classmates can help. Hi, are you Principal Jaron?
Yes, that's me. I heard you wanted to ask questions. Would you like to sit in my office?
Sure.
So, what can I do for you?
I'm not sure if you heard, but one of your students has gone missing. I believe her name is Madison Troy.
No, this is the first I've heard of this.
This is the first you've heard of this.
We've never received any sort of notification from her parents.
She's in foster care. She doesn't have any parents.
Oh, that's too bad.
Mr. Jaron, I find it kind of odd that you know so little about your students. I mean, she's been missing from your classes for 2 or 3 days, and not only were you not aware, you didn't even know she was in a foster care facility.
Officer, I mean no disrespect, but look around you. This isn't a prestigious high-end school. It doesn't surprise me that there are foster kids here because the students and teachers that are here are poor. Do you know what side of town we're on? Most of these kids are going to grow up as criminals, gangbangers, or homeless. Best case, they work a minimum wage job. None of them show up to class. They'll just keep skipping classes, and none of them care.
You don't try to discipline them?
Pfft. I'm not sure if you can see, but I have a bit of a mark on my face. That was from 2 years ago, which was that last time I tried to discipline a group of kids. They beat my face to a pulp. What am I to do?
Okay, well, do you remember talking to the young girl, Madison Troy?
I mean, I can't really say we get so many kids come through here. But yes, I've seen her around the school, but you'd have better luck talking with her teacher.
Can you take me to her?
Absolutely. Miss Jane, Officer Brad would like to talk to you about one of your students, Madison Troy.
Oh no, what's wrong? I noticed she hasn't been in class for some time.
That's the reason I am here. She appears to be missing. Do you have any idea where her whereabouts might be?
Maddie? I don't know. She isn't really a social girl. She's really quiet and mainly liked to just spend time with herself. Although she did have one friend, or at least I think they were friends. She was the only one she'd spend time with.
Who is this?
I think her name is Anna.
Can I talk to her?
Of course.
Hi, Anna. How are you? Do you know your classmate, Maddie?
Yes.
I heard you two are friends.
We were.
You were? You're not friends anymore?
I can't see her anymore.
What do you mean? Why do you say that?
Because that is what they told me.
Who?
The people that came into our room.
Our room. You mean this classroom?
No, our room at the foster care facility.
What room in the facility?
Our bedroom. We were roommates. They said I can see her when I'm old enough. They said I can see Natalie and Zoe and Billy again when I am old enough.
Who is Natalie, Zoe, and Billy?
My friends at the foster care. We were best friends. Me, Zoe, Natalie, Billy, and Maddie.
Are they all gone?
I haven't seen them in forever. I can't wait to see them again.
Were you classmates here too?
Yes.
Miss Jane, did you have any students by names of Natalie, Zoe, or Billy?
I'm not sure. Let me check my computer. I have a Natalie Marks, Zoe Brand, and Billy Druston.
How long have they been gone?
They're gone?
Do you keep track of the students in this classroom?
I have like 40 kids in this classroom, and lots of them don't show up. It's hard to keep track of it all, and listen, before you judge, I care about these kids, but it's hard to care if nobody cares. This is the poor side of town, officer. I'm just here to collect my paycheck just like everybody else.
Do you have photos of these students?
I'll get them.
Hi, Officer Brad. Any word on Madison?
No, not yet, but I need your help.
Of course, anything to help.
I need a list of all your residents, including any adoptions, or people who joined any homes, or if they moved to other facilities, or other missing kids.
Sure, of course. Just to let you know, no one else is missing from the facility.
Okay, that's fine if I can just get the records, listings, and transactions from the past 5 years.
Well, that can take a long time, officer.
How long?
I don't know, maybe a couple days.
A couple days? Why is it taking so long?
We need to get it out of the database. So many kids come and go, the whole list could change tomorrow.
It's not going to change the past, though.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience, Officer Brad, but you're just going to wait a few days. If you can give us a card, we'll contact you directly. That's a promise.
If I don't get the documents in a couple days, I'll be back again. I'm not trying to intimidate you or anything. It's just the facts.
I understand, officer. We'll call you once we get the documents.
Where the hell have you been?
I was at Madison Troy's school,
Why?
so I can find her.
No, I mean, why did you go without me? We're on this case together, Brad. You're not one of those fucking pretend to be cool cats that go solo and brag about it like some douchebag, are you?
All right, fine. My wife got upset that I was at the bar last night instead of looking for the girl. Now that we're trying for a baby, she's kind of getting more attached to things.
I don't know how that works, but I guess I see your point. I'm not pissed that you're out investigating. It is our job, but let me know, man. It makes me look bad when you're doing shit and I'm not.
Then do shit, Terry. My God. When I went to the school, the principals, the teachers, the students, nobody gives a shit. And let me tell you something. When you're in an environment where nobody gives a shit for so long, eventually you stop noticing that nobody gives a shit, and eventually you stop giving a shit. And seeing that environment from an outsider's perspective was pretty fucking revealing. And then I come back here and I'm like, oh shit. This department has the exact same fucking problem. And I've always known that to be the case. But now I really see it after going to that school.
Jesus Christ, Brad. You travel 5 miles across the city, and now you think you're Gandhi? You know what? Fuck you and fuck the case. Go solve it yourself. It won't affect me, because you're right, Brad. Nobody does give a shit.
Brad here. What? You're serious?
What?
They found Madison Troy.
Great. Now we don't have to go at each other's throats anymore.
Terry, they found her body. She's dead. Did you question them already?
Yes. They said that they were hiking with their dog in the woods and they found the body. It was torn up. Must have been eaten by wolves or something.
How were they able to ID the body?
Well, her body was torn up, but the face remained intact. We got her dental records and confirmed her identity.
Where is the body now?
It's being taken to the morgue.
Already?
Yeah, they said they needed to examine it early before residue dries or something. I don't know. I don't speak doctor.
Yeah, me neither. If I could, I wouldn't be a cop.
So why the hell are we here if we cannot even see the body?
Look around the area, I suppose.
Who took the body? Where is the morgue they took her to?
Why does it matter? They'll find out what happened to her. But it seems kinda obvious she strolled into the forest and got mauled by a bear or a wolf or something.
All the way up here? These woods are far from the foster care. You're telling me people just saw some 14-year-old walking through the streets and didn't care to do anything about it?
You said it yourself, Brad. Nobody gives a shit anymore. You think it only starts and ends at the schools and police departments?
I'm not going to be dragged down by the current society. It's better that one person cares than nobody.
One day, you're going to look back at what you just said and laugh. We all had that same attitude. What are you going to do on the next missing child, Brad? Or the next murder case or rape or burglary? You might keep up this holier-than-thou, big hero, 6 attitude at first, but you're just going to get worn down. And you're going to get so many of these reports that you're going to realize how normal it is. And you're going to be less and less disgusted by these acts because you see them all the time. that you will just accept it as reality. You can't save the world, Brad. The only person you can save is yourself. And the only way to do that is to quit and find a new place of work. Because the more cases you solve and the more people you save, the more you'll expose yourself to the disease of this part of the world, that eventually you'll be infected by it and become a part of the people you hate. Yeah, there are some asshole scumbag cops who are really just criminals in uniform. But most of that is because they spent all their time in a criminal world surrounded by criminals. And you become who you spend most of your time with. It's like that saying, show me your crowd and I'll show you your future. Our crowd are criminals and fucking scumbags, and so are we.
Shut the fuck up, Terry.
What's wrong, Brad? Did I hit a nerve? Did I say something that resonated too much? Are you noticing yourself slipping from who you are or who you used to be?
You're a philosopher now, Terry. You always portrayed yourself as your average drunk, simple-minded, blue-collar worker. Sounds to me that you are envious that my lack of don't give a shit, too cool attitude, because it just means I'm gonna move up faster in this world than you.
You think I care about your promotion? Your promotion just means more of this shit, except on a much larger scale. Hey, I wanted a promotion too at your age, until I came to that realization. Oh, and by the way, I was always a smart guy, Brad. But the problem was that I was smart enough to know the truth, and now I know that it's best to just be a dumb, drunk, simple-minded old fuck at your local sports bar. And you will be too. Let me tell you something, Brad. I was you, and I saw many like me. But this job is so fucked up, it makes the alcoholics turn sober, and the sober turn alcoholics. You'll see what I mean eventually.
I gotta leave.
Where are we going?
You're not coming with me. For what? Just to tell me to give up on this case and get in my way. Get one of these people to drive you home. I got actual work to do.
Hey, officer, what can I do for you?
I am here to see the body of Madison Troy.
We did the autopsy on her body. It was in perfectly good condition, no signs of bruising or damage to any part of her body except where the biting took place.
So you conclude that she was bitten by an animal and died instantly.
She was a small girl. The damage from the bite would have caused instant death.
Can I see her body?
We can't give you access to her body. We already sent the body to a funeral home to repair the damage done to her, so she can be seen open casket by her mother tomorrow. It's only right.
When did this body enter the morgue?
7:30 a.m.
So that's only been like 6 hours. And you already evaluated the whole body, came with the conclusions, and sent the body to the funeral parlor for a funeral tomorrow, even though most people that knew the girl don't even know she's dead.
Her close friends and family are already notified.
Hello?
Yes, Officer Brady. We got the documents here for you to pick up at the facility.
Great, I'll be there.
Here are the documents, officer. I hope you have all that you need.
Thanks. By the way, I should tell you that they found the body of Madison Troy. She appeared to be attacked from a bear in the forest outside of the city.
Oh my God, that is terrible.
It is. Because of how terrible this situation is, I think you should put some cameras up around the facility to prevent another missing persons situation.
I understand. We'll get right on it. Just one last thing, though, officer. Now that the case of Madison is solved, that means that case is closed, therefore you wouldn't need those documents anymore, right?
It seems like you worked really hard to get them, so I don't want all of that to go to waste. And who knows, this could be useful in case next time it happens. Shit, we need to talk.
You quitting or something?
No, this is serious. It's about the Madison Troy case.
Brad, we already solved it. I mean, we didn't solve it, but it's solved. I know it's terrible what happened, but...
Shut up for a second. I have something. Something big.
Okay, what?
Look at this. It's a list of all kids in Rubens foster care facility in the past 5 years. This also includes transactions like kids going to homes, adoptions, or transfers to other facilities.
All right, I see it.
Listen, when I went to the school where Madison Troy went, I spoke to a young girl named Anna Bowen who lived at the facility, who was roommates with Madison. Remember when they told us that she didn't have any friends or didn't talk to anyone, therefore we couldn't interview anyone?
I remember that.
Also, her bed that they showed us was in a single room. No other bed there. How could Madison have a roommate if she had her own room?
Maybe they shared the bed.
I thought that too, but all that was left there was a box full of her clothes. That was it. If Anna lived there, where is her stuff? Other than Madison's box of clothes, it was completely empty. Also, if Anna was her roommate, wouldn't that be something worth mentioning?
I guess so.
But it doesn't stop there. The facility told us that she had no friends. But Anna told us that she was friends with her, but not only her, but with other kids as well, named Natalie Marks, Zoe Brand, and Billy Drustin. The teacher confirmed that they were her classmates and that they were in foster care. Anna told me that they were taken away somewhere and that when she is old enough, she will join them as well. But look at these documents. None of those names are in their list of kids under their facility, are listed here in the past 5 years. Natalie Marks, Zoe Brand, and Billy Drustin. Their names are nowhere to be found. None went to foster homes, got adopted, or transferred. It took them 2 days to get me these documents. Look at the amount of documents we have at our department. Even if nobody here cares that much, we can find any document in less than an hour, and we have way more than a foster care facility. That's for certain.
You think they manipulated the data?
Yes, the facility doesn't know that I know who Natalie Marks, Zoe Brand, and Billy Drustin were.
They have no idea I went to that school or talked to Anna.
And the only reason why Madison Troy was reported missing, and not these kids, was because her mother wanted her back and reported it once she found out she was missing. If she didn't want to get her kid back, we may have never known about her disappearance. They did tell us that if she was gone for more than a few days, they would have reported it to us. Yes, except she was. I talked to Anna. She said it happened a week before. And like I said, she mentioned that people told her she'll see her again when she is older. Natalie Marks, Zoe Brand, Billy Drustin, and Madison Troy are all in the same classroom. At most, they are 1 year older.
Jesus Christ, Brad. You might be onto something. We need to tell the chief.
No, Terry don't. I think this might go deeper than the chief. When we went to scene of the death, they never even let us see the body. It was already shipped to the morgue. I drove up to the morgue. They wouldn't let me see the body there either. When have you ever known a morgue restricting access to agents investigating the person who they are doing an autopsy on? If the morgue is protecting the foster care home, then who else could be protecting it? Listen, we need evidence. These documents that they gave me are clearly fake, hence why it took them so long to get me it.
So, what do we do then?
We need to do a few things. We have to get the real documents out of that facility. Now, maybe they already shredded it. I don't know. The second thing we need to do is investigate the facility again. We'll just say that we wanted to tell the kids about their friend or give them a gift because of how sorry we are about the loss of one of their members. We record them, get each of their names so we don't forget. Once we get the real documents, we can see how many kids went missing in the past 5 years.
All right. You got a plan to get the documents?
I do, but we need to do one more thing.
What?
We need to get Anne out of there.
You're back already?
I am. I had a bit of an odd day.
How is the investigation going?
Well, I guess it's solved. Her body was found in the woods. The story was that she was attacked by a bear.
That is terrible. Oh my God.
I know it's bad. The funeral is tomorrow.
We should go. I know you didn't know this little girl, but we should pay our respects. You must have felt an attachment to her from investigating her disappearance.
I don't know. I mean, this happens more than you realize. If I had to go to every funeral for a dead child, I wouldn't have time to do anything.
Brad, but this child was under your hands. It was...
God damn it, what do you want? You want me to go see some dead girl? I don't want to see it. As a matter of fact, I can't stand to see another dead anything, let alone a fucking 14-year-old.
I'm pregnant, Brad. We're having a child. I haven't even given birth yet, and I already have such love for what's growing inside me that there is no way I could ever imagine it being missing, or God forbid, dead.
How about this? I'll go to the funeral, but I need you to do something for me.
We honor the passing of Madison Troy. Even though Madison only lived 14 years, and it wasn't under the best circumstance, she made very one smile. All her classmates that are here today, as well as teachers and friends. We know Madison is in a better place, and we know that wherever that place she is, she will make it better as she did in here in this place.
Hello, my name is Joy. I am Madison's mother. I was 16 when I had her, and I felt as though I wasn't ready to raise her on my own. So I gave her away, and I regret that every day of my life. I told myself that when I get my life together, I will finally raise her in an environment that truly loves her. And I meant it. I worked day and night with barely any sleep to make a living until I can get her back, and I did it. I made enough money with a great husband who also had enough money for me to stay home with her and look after her after school or at night and do what I could to make up for the time that I gave away. I went to Reuben's foster care facility to get her back. For 2 years. I finally got my approval from a judge, and the facility refused to give me my child for a week. And I pried, and they refused, and now my child is dead, and I don't believe the official story. They are lying.
Okay, that's enough, Joy. Joy, I'm sorry, Joy. I'm so sorry.
Just give me a second.
Mrs. Troy. Mrs. Troy, can I speak to you? I'm sorry for your loss. I am Officer Brad. I would like to talk more with you about your daughter and Reuben's foster care facility. Don't worry. I just want to listen to what you have to say.
I remember when I gave birth to her. It was tough being that age, but my parents were poor, and so was I, and so was my then boyfriend. We were just kids. They wanted me to abort it, but there was no way I could ever do that. I was pressured heavily from my friends and family. Even the doctors tried to convince me. I mean, we did live in a state where it was legal, but I couldn't. It's still life. I don't see it any less valuable just because it's inside of me. If anything, it is more valuable. I couldn't let myself to abort my child, but I couldn't afford it. So I moved to a state where abortion was illegal, so I could stop being pressured. Reuben's been vocal against abortion and opposed it completely, so I trusted them and gave it away, in hopes that she could live a better life.
What about the facility? You said you didn't believe the official story. What do you mean?
I went to that facility for 2 weeks, court order in hand proving that I am given custody of her. I was granted time with her, but they still wouldn't give me full custody. But my suspicion went up when I was talking to her, and she said her friends were gone, and that people said that they wanted to take her somewhere. I assumed it was to me, but she said it wasn't. After that, I was never granted access to see her. I came every day to the place demanding that they let me through, but they wouldn't. Once I found out she was missing, I tried to find the judge that granted me custody, and it turns out he was dead.
Dead?
Dead. Supposedly a boating accident. He couldn't confirm my official custody even though I had the order with me. But the court ruled the order invalid because the current judge wasn't there to confirm it.
Wouldn't it have been processed through a sort of system for data keeping or something?
It turns out the judge died just days after granting me custody. Maybe it wasn't in the system yet, and even if it was, it could probably be reversed.
So what do you think happened to her?
I don't know. But I know she wasn't killed by a goddamn bear. Think about it. I made the report to the police the day they told me she was missing. They told you that the reason they didn't report it was because she was gone for less than 24 hours. But the last time they let me see her was 2 weeks before the report. She was clearly missing before then. I think what happened was that they didn't want the police to investigate the facility any further. So they killed her and left her in the woods to get eaten.
We don't even know if she was even eaten. The morgue wouldn't let me look at the body. They said that they already sent it to the funeral home to do repairs for the open casket.
Did you interview the funeral people?
They closed up before the funeral. Madison was their last client.
Jesus Christ.
Joy, it is clear we are entering a dangerous territory. The morgue, funeral homes, judges getting killed, and a creepy foster home. The thing you might have going for you is that nobody at the higher up knows that I am still working the case. You need to stay quiet. If you draw any more attention to yourself, they might either smear you as a crazed lunatic, in which anything you say afterwards will be perceived as crazy, or if you start to gain some attraction, they could just neutralize you before it gets too big, just like they did to the judge. I'm going to get to the bottom of this, but I need your patience, okay?
Okay.
So you're the new hire?
Yes, I am. I'm only going to work here for a couple weeks, or at least until you get back.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Because of the terrible news today, I have decided to use my 2 weeks vacation starting today. I couldn't do it before because we were short-staffed, but because I have a replacement, I can now go.
Great. Where are you going?
Me and my husband are going to Cabo and then to the Caribbean.
That's amazing.
All right, so I think I showed you everything.
Yeah, I think I got the gist of it. Just have people sign in and out and keep track of any transactions or updates, I guess. And if anyone comes over and asks anything regarding the facility itself, I just relay the information to Roger, the manager.
Exactly. Anything involving not signing anybody in or out is not your responsibility.
Great.
Also, we have 2 police officers coming today. They just want to talk to the kids about safety and the dangers of escaping the facility. Now that the tragic story of Madison has occurred, we agree that it's best that the kids are aware of the dangers of the world.
I completely agree.
All right, I'm ready to take off. I'll see you later and good luck.
Thank you.
Hi, everyone. I am Officer Brad, and this is my partner, Officer Terry, and we are here to talk to you about the dangers of the streets. We want to walk you through what to do and not to do in the streets if you ever find yourself out there. But before you do that, I want everyone here to stand up and tell me their full name, so we can establish a connection together just in case this happens again, so we can put a name to a face.
Going to the usual spot, Miss Borowitz?
What do you think?
I'm just making sure. You know, he definitely travels a bit, and a few times we had some confusion.
You're not flying the plane. You're just driving me to it.
Okay, so I think we met everyone and got our point across. So thank you for your time.
Are you sure that's everybody?
Yes, that's everybody.
Okay, I just thought there were more. But I guess I got a short memory.
We just want everyone to hear our lesson today. It is important just in case they fall in the same situation as Madison did.
I understand. Well, thank you, gentlemen, for stopping in today.
Did you find anything?
Have a great day, gentlemen.
Anna wasn't there.
I noticed there wasn't an Anna during the introductions.
Shit, they must have taken her already.
We don't know that.
If she was gone out on her own, they would just say that they don't know where she is. They wouldn't just lie and say that everybody was present. Remember, they don't know I know she exists.
All right, well, let's just get out of here.
1 minute.
What are you looking for?
Cameras. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get in the car for a second. You got your binoculars?
Yep.
All right. Okay, do you see any cameras behind the facility?
No.
What do you see?
A parking garage.
A parking garage with no cameras. Interesting.
Let's get out of here.
Where the hell is she? She shouldn't take this long. It's not like she's gonna work there tomorrow.
Take it easy on her, man. She's taking a big risk for us, especially when she's pregnant. Congrats, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Sorry I'm late.
It's all right.
Here, I got the documents.
Okay, let's lay these out on the table. All right, you got the recording?
Yep. I wrote all the kids' names on this paper.
I'm so sorry, Maddie. I should have done more. I should have kept you for myself. I am so sorry.
Look at this. The list of kids in the facility that were listed at the start of the year that wasn't adopted, put in a home, or transferred that was not in the facility today was 23.
23?
23 missing kids?
I guess so. That's just from the start of the year.
How the hell did this not get reported?
Because they're foster kids. The only ones who are going to report it is the facility itself. They'll just tell the other kids that they were adopted and they won't look any further.
Another thing here I noticed is that most of these kids that were missing are young girls. Only 2 boys compared to the 21 girls. This pattern keeps up in the past years as well.
Mostly girls.
Not only that, but they all are around 15.
So does that mean that once they become 15, they leave?
No, because there were a lot of kids that were 17 years old in that facility.
What's this here?
That's the financial records of the facility.
It says here that they receive $2 million in funding a year.
That's a lot more than what the government gives them.
Except this isn't from the government. It's from a private enterprise. No name. But it shows that the facility was using that money to fund other enterprises as well.
Really? What?
It says Burden's Abortion Clinic.
Abortion clinic?
It's even got the records of the abortions listed from the facility.
They wanted me to abort it, but there was no way I could ever do that. I was pressured heavily from my friends and family. Even the doctors tried to convince me.
So, a foster clinic in a state that bans abortion is funding abortion clinics in states where abortion is legal.
Not only a foster clinic, but a foster clinic that is the most outspoken against abortion.
What the fuck kind of rabbit hole did we find ourselves in?
There is always a moment where you dig for so long that when you finally look up, you realize that you dug too deep to get out. I think we just entered that point.
Sharon, you're here finally.
I got your call. I'm assuming this is over Madison Troy.
Yes, but I heard it's taken care of.
It is. The investigation is over.
And the cop?
I was concerned about him at first, but since the death, I don't think he'll be a problem. Or at least not enough of a problem to be taken care of.
Good. Is she here?
Yeah, she is. Come here, sweetheart.
Hello. Anna, is it?
Yes.
Anna, do you remember when we told you that you're going to see your friends again?
Yes, I do.
Well, do you want to see your friends again?
Yes.
Come out here, sweetie. Anna, do you remember your friend Maddie? Say hi, Madison.